What's up? I'm Grizz. More Death Note. Episode 19, I think we're on. Firstly, would like to make an apology for last week. While I did touch on it slightly, I feel like I kind of just overlooked completely what was going on with the other Death Note user and the company and stuff that we were introducing, as well as the new members and stuff that we're bringing in to kind of track them down and hunt them down, and what the significance of all of that could be in relation to what's going on in the story. And I think I kind of just skipped over that a little bit. So picked up on some more stuff and kind of paid attention a little bit more to that while editing, but would like to just say that because I definitely think I missed the mark on that part. And I was just expecting more to happen, especially because I felt like we got an episode before where I don't think a lot progressed really, and then we got this one where I also felt like nothing really happened, so I was kind of left with a bad taste in my mouth. That's more on me though, so my bad for that. Anyways, just jump in, I guess, to episode 19 here if you like it at all though. Hit the like and subscribe, do mean a lot. Feel free to stick around for the discussion, leave any comments about this episode, the series in general, or recommend anything else that you might want to see me watch at some other point. Let's get going with episode 19. What the fuck is this? Is Misa making them... Oh, this is her. So they should be killing some people today. He had to go to the group. He has to stop the killings. So are they like investigating into this now? Yeah, I wonder if you would.
いない方がいいと思う人間はいる。しかし自らが殺人犯になって世の中を変えようとまで僕は思わない。いや、考えすぎだ。大量の殺人をしてその記憶が残らどうしました
Because he has bigger plans.
見つめてやはり私だけがケーキを食べていることにムカつかれ
You're just jealous.
いや
探偵のエラルド・コイルのところにエルの正体を明かしてほしいという依頼が。
Oh shit.
エラルド・コイルといえばエルに次ぐ名探偵と言われている男じゃないか。
Number 2.
一体誰がそんな依頼
Oh fuck.
四つ葉はキラとつながってる。
Yep, and they're trying to stop L. Yep.
エルを殺すつもりってことだろうね。
まずいな。人手がないのにコイルの方にも気を配る必要
I was like, oh, I'm not worried.
大丈夫ですよ。
Nobody knows.
エラルド・コイルという探偵も私ですから。
Oh, what the fuck?
今、世界の三大探偵と言われているエル、コイル、ドヌーブ。
They're all me. What?
私を探そうとする者は結構これに引っかかります。
What was that picture they pulled up
一
though?
応あげますから秘密にしておいてください。
Does he just have people who work for
さ
him?
すがだな、龍崎。
彼に近づけばいいんだな。任せてくれ。
This is our guy. Okay, okay.
私はこいつのいる四つ葉東京本社の監視カメラや防犯システムを破れるようにしておけばいいのね。
はい。
Sounds easy enough.
キラと四つ葉は間違いなく関係していると考えていいでしょう。
Yeah, pretty sure it's just one as well, right? But he's a part of a large group and none of them know exactly who has it. So they just work on it and then somebody decides who they kill.
絶対に四つ葉に我々が調べていることを気づかれてはなりません。気づかれたらその時点でキラは捕まえられなくなるぐらい。今殺すって聞こえた。
They're just activated his fucking
キラ
special ability.
出た。キラに殺してもらう。聞こえたぞ。こいつらやっぱりキラと。やったぞ。大手柄だ。
No, Matsuda's gonna get caught. Yep. Yeah. That was that. Yeah, that had to
く
go.
れぐれも焦った行動や先走った行動など一人の判断で動かないように。
Yeah, somebody just did.
どうした渡り。
松田さんがベルトで緊急サインを送ってきました。
どこから。
それがどうやら四つ葉の
Yeah, don't take matters into your own hands. Oh shit, someone just did.
うちで一押しのマルチタレントアマネミサを御社のイメージキャラとして CM にいかがでしょうか。今までの話は忘れてください。
Yeah, guess we gotta go in. Yeah.
松田のバカ。
You wanted to be useful so bad, you might have fucked it up for everybody.
やっぱり殺される。
Nothing they say or do will matter.
っていうか龍崎は僕のこと助けてくれるのかな。
It is a good point. I do wonder.
僕
I actually don't know what he'll do.
出て
You're gonna get me copyrighted. Don't play that. Well, this part's getting muted.
よー松井
Yo.
そうじゃないみたいだな。もう家か？
ああ
今一人？
あ、うん、一人だよ。何？
天音美沙は別行動。松田は一人です。
今から飲みに行かないか？
今から？悪い。今日は
Yeah, it's not that came up. I can't really go.
また財布がピンチなのか？
ピンチ。ああ、かなりピンチなんだ。そういうことバレバレだな。
松田かなりピンチです。
Now did they pick up on it? That's the
それで
question.
ですね。
About
美沙
Misa.
どうでしょう？
Hold on.
必ずお力になれると
Hold
思い
on
ま
a
す。
minute. That was a little sus there.
売り込みに来るなら本人も連れてくるべきでは。
Well, she's down the street.
本当にマネージャーなんでしょうね。
いや、今
Yeah.
映画の撮影中で
She's
して、
busy.
ロケが終わったらすぐこちらへ呼びます。
で、松田さんが死んだら四つ葉の疑惑は確定的になりますが。
Well, they also could just beat him. But I guess it does look sus if they just do it for him being in the building. Like,
聞かれたかどうかだ。
可能性はあるんだ。殺しておくしかない。
それはないだろう。
they didn't have a badge on him.
完全にキラ事件から手を
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah,
何者かなんて関係ない。
yeah.
殺すしかないんだ。
イメージキャラっていうのはいいかもしれないな。
He's buying into it. I'm just gonna get so excited. Light cold, dude.
やっぱり遅くなると心配してくれるのね。
松田さんと一緒じゃないんだな。
あいつ最低。ミサのことほったらかして。仕事用の携帯に電話入った。これ松からだよ。
撮影終わったらすぐ四つ葉の東京本社に来てくれ。
Got
もしかしたら
two
四つ葉さんの CM
phones.
に出られるかもしれない。今交渉中だ。
マジですっごい松。そんな営業してたんだ。
松田さんを助けられるかもしれません。
But are we
ミ
going
サさんの
to?
協力が必要ですが。
Okay, looks like we are.
言うことなら聞いてくれるでしょ
Are you willing to use her for this? Oh my, what an outfit.
水着や下着までなら OK です。よろしくお願いします。
本物はものすごく可愛いな。今はそういう
So creepy, just a room with these old dudes just looking at her like that.
事務所からスペシャル接待の OK 出たよ。よろしくお願いします。
My goodness, what is
今夜は事
happening?
務所の女の子たちみんなでおもてなしします。
おい、何か方向おかしくな
Yeah,
い
this is going a little weird.
仕方がないだろう。
Can't be helped though, we gotta
今
just, you
はマ
know.
ネージャーから離れるわけにはいかない。
どうせなら俺は楽しむ。
Yeah. Lust is absolutely one way to get people lose focus and off track. And then bring in some drinks and yeah.
ちょっとトイレ。
Somebody gonna follow him out there?
龍崎見てますか？
う。はい。
すいません。僕
そんなことはもういいです。
はい。今来た8人、キラを使って殺しをする会議をしてました。はっきり聞きました。もう完璧奴らですよ。
本当でしょうね。しかしそれを聞いたのなら松田さんを殺そうと思ってるはずです。
But they probably just don't know if he heard though. But yeah, they are.
助かる方法はないでしょうか？
Probably not.
幸いまだ生きているので助かるかもしれません。
Mm-hmm.
それには殺される前に死ぬことです。
Like die or like die like fake wise. They're gonna ask him to like jump off the building, like fake it. Oh,
いやー、やったやったー。
oh, he's gonna accidentally fall off the building. Let me go get some fresh air.
さあ皆さんお待ちかね。松井太郎タイム。
Lisa, no. What are you rude for? I hope they have somebody there to like catch him or save him, dude.
酔ってるのに危ないぞ。
大丈夫ですよ。
And fall. I pray they're there. Are they like in the one right under him? They're gonna pull him in? No. Oh, they got him. Yeah, they are. They are. Good shit.
やばいぞ。
The acting, bro. What the fuck?
なところマスコミに見られたら面倒だ。
They all got the slippers on. Mission success. Good shit, boys.
人手がないとはいえ私は嫌ですよ。松田のバカ。
That's why I told you not to do anything. But it worked out, I guess, at the end of the day. So good job.
マネージャー死亡。
A little too convenient, don't you think?
はい。
四つ葉グループ東京本社来通企画部長木田正彦。
エラルド・コイルと申します。条件についてご相談を。
前金200万ドル、成功報酬800万だと。正気か。
That's absurd.
しない場合でも口止め料200万ドルだそうだ。
誰がキラか知らないが、巻き添えになって逮捕されるなんてごめんだ。
うわ
羽鳥、お前明日には死んでるな。
待て、今のは冗談だ。やる、ちゃんとやるから。
味方につけておかなければダメだ。
Yo, and money talks, so.
いくら出してもだ。
そうだそうだ、買え。
Buddy, you gotta be quiet. You're not part of the equation no more. They're all just like, you're gone, dude.
よし、コイルと契約だ。異議はないな。
いいなし。この中の誰かが。
では、定例会議を始める。しかし、8人ではなく7人だな。
Did they kill Buddy? What exactly was his role, I guess? I had more fun with this one than I think I have the past few. Wow, I don't think it put us in a direction that really, I don't know, puts us on target here. It feels like we're more, I don't know the right word, misdirecting, I guess, because Light doesn't have memories right now and because that whole cat and mouse chase hasn't been going on between the two, and we're just kind of working together now. We have to find other ways to kind of move the plot along and then find this other person who's involved now, and then once we get rid of him, is that going to be enough? Like, and then figure out, oh, people still might be dying or whatever else is going on when Light eventually returns and is able to get his book somehow. So I guess it is completely necessary to pull us in this direction, but I did overall like this one a lot more than the previous few. Focus a lot on Matsuda and him being like, I really want to help people out, I really want to be involved, and you guys aren't giving me a role, so I really need to do something and set up to do something. So while the group is basically making plans to figure out who at the Yotsuba group is involved with this and who they need to target and who, you know, if they actually are Kira, and confirming this, Matsuda takes things into his own hands and he's like, all right, let me be useful, let me go help out. And he shows up at the office buildings or whatever it is, and he tries to listen in on one of their meetings on the Friday night because they have this specific timeline and schedule in which they've been killing people recently, so it makes sense that he would show up and try and listen in on this, except he gets caught when he's doing it. While he does able to like listen in and confirm exactly who it is and what's going on between, you know, the group, and that one of them likely is Kira, exactly what's he gonna do now, because he's gonna get, you know, pulled aside and now he's starting to be questioned. I like the way that Elle was kind of calling him and subtly like trying to be like, oh, like, is this what you're doing? Or, oh, are you home? Like, ask him if he's alone and like trying to figure out these things without actually revealing exactly what he's doing. And for the people who's supposed to be in the building, they don't seem too smart to be able to pick up on these things. But I guess I get it. You probably don't want to look too far into what a random phone call is going to do, because how would you have contacted somebody in that short time, right? Him being able to flip the whole script though and put it all on like, oh, I'm trying to get you to be interested in my client Misa over here, and if you know, want to do something, let her be a spokesperson for the company and stuff, was really cool and clever. And I also thought it was just really cool to be able to bring Misa into the fold and convince her to kind of help us. I think she's somebody who can be very useful for a lot of different things within, you know, helping Elle and everybody else out. And she's somebody I feel like has been kind of overlooked a bit because she kind of seems like she's done with her part of the story, and now she's just there for Light to kind of maybe get information out of her or use her in a certain way, even though he doesn't want to, but Elle's trying to convince him and force him to do so. But I feel like she can actually be pretty useful with helping them doing exactly what they're trying to. And she proved that exactly this episode with her and Matsuda setting something up so that they could convince all these dudes to go and get charmed by all the girls with her and have this fun like little get together and event that they were having. I don't know. It's weird, but it's like it makes sense because of course the dudes are gonna be something like that is so easily able to like persuade people, especially older guys like that. There's no reason that they wouldn't. So that's not even something that I'm gonna look at and be like, oh, that makes like why would they do that? They're so focused on like whatever else. Like no, that they would probably do that. That's something that would happen. I like the question that was posed by Matsuda about like would L even consider coming to save me, right? And it's something that I've never really thought about too. Is like he seems like he values and relies on these people to kind of help him and be around them, even though he constantly talks about how oh, I'm okay being alone and oh, I don't need other people. How much does he really care for them and how much does he really value them? Because he tries to hide the fact and thinks that he can do everything alone. Just figuring out before that he had something set up so that the families and the officers and stuff who were involved in helping him could earn money and be kind of set off and like not have to be concerned if something like this happened where they lost their job and everything was really like it's very considerate and it's him actually caring about these people and looking into them. So does he care enough that he wants to be like, oh, I'm gonna find a way to save you and protect you because you're important to the team and all that? I think that this was a really good situation to test him and be like, is this something that he really cares about? Does he care about these people? But I think I could be wrong, but I think it's something he would logically weigh his options. And this was a situation he felt like they could pull something off and get Matsuda to be saved. And for that reason, he took charge and put something together, even though he doesn't like going about things this way. But I think if he had, if he felt he didn't have a choice, he probably wouldn't have saved them, unfortunately. But I think that would be the smart thing to do is just kind of weigh the risk about doing this. And if it doesn't make any sense for you, don't do it. And if it does, go ahead and do it. Matsuda jumping off the thing and then them like saving him underneath. I mean, it was pretty predictable and stuff, but it ultimately worked out and we were able to save everybody, gain some information, and now we're able to wiretap and get a camera and stuff set up inside of the offices, and we'll view them while they're having their meetings and their discussions about who they're trying to kill. So now we have to figure out exactly which one of them is in charge of this and actually doing this with Kira. Them kind of just telling the other guy that he's gonna die and that he's going to be the one gone tomorrow, and then the next day they have a meeting and he's just not there. Really funny. They're just kind of ignoring him. I'm assuming he got killed, but he also could be, the one who is in charge and he just didn't show up for whatever reason, and now he's going to take revenge on people. I don't know if it's something like that, but I guess that's just something else to focus on and pay attention to. So we'll have to figure out where we go from there. I kind of hope we do get back to what was going on between Light and L, like they speed that up a bit. Because while like this stuff is fun for them to kind of detour and be like, oh, we're adding more to the story, I don't think it's necessary. Like, I really don't think this adds to the story, in my opinion, where I'm like, oh, this is really cool and I'm happy we're going in this direction. Like, I'm really not, if I'm being honest. I would much rather us go directly to the point of what we were doing 3 episodes ago and just continue along that path and then let it end when it has to end, right? Rather than kind of adding on these new elements and layers and characters and stuff that really feel like are overly necessary. Now, I guess it does make sense because you got Rem involved for that reason, and you got Rem involved and lost your memories to do all this specific stuff so that you can get the blame kind of off of you and they're not able to suspect you because realistically you do have no memories and you actually are this innocent version of yourself and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm behind all that and I get that it's necessary, but it's just not as interesting to me, I guess, as the story was doing for a period of time. So hopefully we can resolve this like next episode and then get back to it, but I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be all from me though. If you liked it all, hit the like and subscribe. Do mean a lot to me. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. My name is, both links are in the description. Check out the other videos on the channel. Leave any comments about this episode or this series in general, as well as maybe anything else, like recommendations you want for me to watch other series or something. I'll be back for episode 20 at some point. You have a good one. See ya.